For millions of years, human survival depended on relentless adaptation, sharp observation, and specialized cognitive skills within ancient hunter-gatherer tribes. Modern evolutionary psychology suggests that neurodivergent traits, particularly autistic characteristics, played a crucial role in early human group survival. Instead of viewing autism through a modern diagnostic lens, archaeologists examine how these cognitive differences actively shaped prehistoric innovation. What if traits like intense hyperfocus, extraordinary pattern recognition, and sensory sensitivity were actually vital survival advantages in ancient times? In early human bands, group success required diverse cognitive profiles, where specialized minds provided unique solutions to complex challenges. Anthropological research indicates that early human societies highly valued individuals who possessed exceptional focus and technical craftsmanship. These individuals often operated as master artisans, tracking experts, and environmental analysts, driving technological progress for their tribes. By analyzing fossil records and material artifacts, scientists uncover compelling evidence of neurodiverse contributions throughout Paleolithic history. Let us explore how autistic cognitive traits helped our ancestors navigate harsh environments, evade predators, and build resilient communities. Understanding this evolutionary legacy changes how we view human cognitive diversity, revealing it as a fundamental pillar of human survival. One of the most prominent autistic traits is hyperfocus, the ability to concentrate deeply on specific tasks for extended periods. In a prehistoric context, hyperfocus allowed individuals to spend endless hours perfecting intricate stone tools and lethal hunting weapons. Crafting a flint hand axe required immense patience, precise motor control, and an unyielding dedication to repetitive micro-adjustments. While other tribe members engaged in general social activities, hyper-focused individuals refined projectile points that secured essential food supplies. This intense task absorption also proved invaluable during long, grueling tracking missions across unforgiving Ice Age landscapes. A hyper-focused tracker could follow faint animal footprints across rocky terrain, noticing subtle disturbances that others easily overlooked. Their unwavering concentration ensured that hunting parties rarely returned empty-handed, directly sustaining the tribe through harsh winter seasons. Furthermore, hyperfocus enabled detailed study of seasonal plant life cycles, identifying edible roots, medicinal herbs, and toxic vegetation. This specialized botanical knowledge prevented accidental poisonings and ensured steady foraging yields when game animals were scarce. Hyperfocus transformed routine survival tasks into highly refined crafts, elevating the overall technological capability of early human bands. Beyond deep concentration, exceptional pattern recognition represents another core strength frequently associated with autistic cognitive profiles. Prehistoric environments were chaotic and unpredictable, demanding continuous processing of subtle environmental cues and natural signals. Individuals with heightened pattern recognition could easily decipher complex weather shifts by observing subtle changes in cloud formations. They predicted incoming blizzards or torrential rains hours before they struck, allowing the tribe to secure shelter and fires. In animal behavior analysis, pattern recognition enabled hunter-gatherers to anticipate predator movements and herd migration routes with high accuracy. By detecting minor anomalies in animal behavior, these perceptive observers alerted the tribe to lurking danger before attacks occurred. Pattern recognition also revolutionized celestial navigation, enabling early humans to track stellar movements and changing seasonal cycles accurately. Recognizing astronomical patterns allowed tribes to time their seasonal migrations perfectly, arriving at rich fishing rivers precisely on time. This systematic processing of environmental data turned natural chaos into predictable systems, giving ancient tribes a significant competitive edge. The ability to discern hidden patterns established these individuals as indispensable forecasters and strategic advisors within prehistoric clans. Systematic thinking, a cognitive style focused on analyzing rules and construction systems, drove unprecedented prehistoric technological innovations. Autistic individuals frequently excel at understanding mechanics, spatial relationships, and structural integrity without relying on social consensus. This systematic mindset led to groundbreaking developments in weapon design, such as the spear thrower and complex composite archery systems. By systematically testing different wood types, resin glues, and sinew bindings, ancient innovators created tools of unmatched durability. They engineered complex animal traps and fish wares, utilizing mechanical leverage to capture game efficiently without risking human lives. In shelter construction, systematic thinkers developed aerodynamic hut structures capable of withstanding fierce glacial winds and heavy snowfalls. Their methodical approach to metallurgy and pottery in later eras established standardized fire temperatures and precise clay mixtures. Rather than relying on trial and error, systematic minds analyzed cause and effect relationships to perfect technical manufacturing processes. This engineering mindset transformed crude survival tools into sophisticated technologies, accelerating the cultural evolution of early humanity. Technological mastery derived from systematic thinking provided ancient tribes with superior defense, reliable food storage, and environmental dominance. Spatial memory and detailed environmental mapping were equally crucial capabilities contributed by neurodivergent members of early hunter-gatherer bands. Autistic cognition often involves remarkable visual spatial processing, allowing individuals to mentally map vast geographic territories with extreme precision. Ancient bands migrated across thousands of miles without maps, relying entirely on internal mental representations of landmarks and water sources. A scout with exceptional spatial memory remembered exact locations of hidden freshwater springs, obsidian outcrops, and shelter caves. They recalled minute terrain features from years prior, guiding the tribe safely through disorienting blizzards and dense forests. This precise spatial awareness prevented tribes from getting lost during long treks into unfamiliar, dangerous territories. Detailed mapping extended to resource distribution, pinpointing where specific flint deposits, flint stones, and rare medicinal plants grew. In times of drought or severe resource depletion, these living compasses led their clans directly to emergency survival refuges. Their mental catalog of geographical features ensured efficient resource gathering routes, minimizing energy expenditure during daily foraging trips. Spatial mastery made neurodivergent scouts essential navigators, safeguarding the tribe against disorientation, starvation, and territorial conflict. Sensory hyperreactivity, often considered a challenging trait today, served as a vital early warning system in ancient wilderness environments. Individuals with heightened auditory, olfactory, or visual sensitivity detected subtle environmental changes long before typical tribe members noticed them. Faint rustling in distant bushes or subtle sense of apex predators on the wind triggered immediate protective responses. During dark nights around the campfire, hypersensitive sentinels remained acutely aware of creeping nocturnal threats surrounding the encampment. Their acute hearing caught high-pitched animal alarms and distant thunder, giving the tribe valuable time to prepare or retreat. Visual sensitivity allowed them to spot camouflaged snakes, venomous insects, or concealed predators hiding within dense foliage. This constant vigilance acted as a natural alarm system, significantly reducing surprise attacks from competing tribes and dangerous predators. In food selection, acute taste and smell sensitivity prevented the consumption of spoiled meat or toxic plants and berries. What modern society labels sensory overload was, in prehistoric times, a life-saving radar system protecting vulnerable human communities. Sensory heightened awareness kept ancient tribes vigilant, transforming individual sensitivity into collective security across harsh prehistoric frontiers. While social bonding was essential for tribal unity, independence from social conformity allowed systematic thinkers to evaluate reality objectively. Autistic individuals often prioritize factual accuracy and empirical observation over social hierarchy or traditional tribal dogmas and customs. In crisis situations, this objective detachment enabled them to identify practical solutions when traditional social habits failed completely. If a traditional hunting ground dried up, independent thinkers proposed exploring new territories despite superstitious tribal resistance. They questioned flawed assumptions about animal behavior or weather patterns, steering the tribe away from catastrophic strategic decisions. Their focus on truth and functionality over social politics made them trusted advisors on practical survival matters within ancient clans. In social structure, tribes allocated specialized roles that matched these cognitive profiles, respecting their preference for solitary work. Respecting individual communication styles allowed neurodivergent members to thrive without enduring overwhelming social exhaustion or peer pressure. This balance between social cohesion and objective problem-solving provided prehistoric groups with flexible adaptability under environmental stress. Intellectual independence ensured that ancient tribes continuously adapted their survival strategies based on empirical evidence rather than rigid tradition. Archaeological discoveries across the globe provide compelling physical evidence supporting the presence and high integration of neurodiverse individuals. Upper Paleolithic cave art exhibits extraordinary detail, realism, and spatial accuracy, characteristic of autistic artistic visual processing. Detailed depictions of animal anatomy and movement suggest artists possessed intense observation skills far beyond typical human visual perception. Burial sites reveal that prehistoric communities carefully buried individuals with severe physical or developmental differences with ceremonial grave goods. The famous Romito II burial in Italy demonstrates that Paleolithic hunter-gatherers cared for disabled individuals throughout their entire lives. Such findings prove ancient tribes did not marginalize unique individuals but actively supported and integrated them into community life. Intricate bone needles, complex woven nets, and microblade stone technology demand specialized cognitive focus consistent with autistic traits. Evolutionary anthropologist Penny Spikins argues that neurodiversity was a key driver of human cultural and technological acceleration. Without the specialized contributions of autistic thinkers, early humanity might have lacked the technical innovations necessary to survive. Archaeology confirms that human evolution was a collaborative journey enriched by diverse minds working together toward common survival. Re-evaluating human history through the lens of neurodiversity reveals that autistic traits are not modern evolutionary glitches or anomalies. Instead, these cognitive variations represent deeply embedded evolutionary adaptations that enabled our species to overcome immense environmental challenges. The unique synergy between social communicators and specialized systematic thinkers gave human tribes an unmatched evolutionary advantage over hominins. Diverse ways of thinking fostered resilient communities capable of mastering complex toolmaking, long-distance navigation, and environmental forecasting. Today, as society faces complex technological and environmental challenges, systematic thinking and hyperfocus remain as vital as ever. Recognizing the historical contributions of autistic traits helps dismantle modern stigma surrounding neurodivergence and cognitive differences in society. Every advance in technology, science, and engineering carries the legacy of ancient minds that saw the world differently. By honoring diverse cognitive styles, we celebrate the full spectrum of human intelligence that built our modern civilization. Our prehistoric ancestors survived because they embraced complementary strengths, proving that cognitive diversity is our species' greatest heritage. As we look toward the future, valuing neurodiversity remains essential for unlocking human potential and driving continued innovation forward. Embracing human neurodiversity allows societies to foster innovation, empathy, and specialized problem-solving capabilities required for future progress. When we understand our evolutionary history, we recognize that every cognitive style contributes irreplaceable value to the human experience. The legacy of ancient hunter-gatherers reminds us that progress thrives when diverse minds work together in mutual respect. By supporting neurodivergent individuals today, we honor a million-year-old tradition of cognitive collaboration and shared survival. Modern humanity owes its survival and success to the rich tapestry of human minds that shaped our collective history.